Hello and welcome again to Jadi Chalete with me, your favorite financial advisor, Albert Miller. So in the previous video, if I've indicated, the next few videos will be more about life insurance, as it is an important part of any financial planning. So we've spoken about life insurance or insurance language. Today I want to speak about life insurance. I'm going to touch some of the things, but we are going to unpack them in the next videos. What is life insurance? So life insurance is a insurance cover that mitigates for risk against death, disability, loss of income. Remember, this thing will only cover you for the things that I've mentioned. Life insurance will cover you for death, loss of income. Remember, as I've mentioned, I'm not technical, or I'm not taking dictionary explanations of these things. It's just a simple explanation that anyone, a layman, can understand. Remember, none of these videos that I'm sharing constitute as financial planning, and if you are looking for a financial planner, you are welcome to use my details at the end of this video. As a registered financial planner, then I can sit down with you and help you with your financial plan. Why life insurance? Guys, life insurance is meant for one thing: to substitute your income. This helps you in the case of disability, dread disease, retrenchment, maternity, and etc. Also, it helps your dependents. In the case of a life cover is not for you, it's for your dependent. In case you die, they are able to either keep going on in life, or also to safeguard for your property. I will explain how. It is not for you. Some people say, why would I pay for something that's not for you? Guys, if you have a family or you have dependents, please make a way for them. Even when you are not there, they don't have to deal with the fact that they have lost you, and also deal with the fact that they have also lost an income, because those are two things. Losing a life, it's painful, but losing a life that provided for a family is even more painful because of the uncertainty of life after your death. So just make sure that they are covered. Why would one need a life cover? As some people do it for business partnership. I'm in partnership with someone in a business. Should I die, they are able to buy my stake out and give my family money. Because a lot of people say, no, I'll leave my business to my family. But in your family, the question is there someone who can run that business like you do? Because other partners don't want to be dealing with people who know nothing. They are as good as running business themselves. So they would rather buy you out, and then they can control the stake of the business. Topic for another day. Safeguard your properties, guys. Otherwise, the 15 years that you paid for that house, it's just gone to a waste, because you die, then they repossess the house. So the types of life insurance, as I've mentioned, life insurance will pay for life cover, disability cover, dread disease cover, loss of income. When I say loss of income, I'm talking things like retrenchment cover, income protection, where you can insure your income. We are going to explain this thing in details. Remember, we're going to unpack each and every one of them. So I sit down with a lot of clients, and I realize, especially in our Black community, a lot of people have funeral cover and they do not have life cover. I have to say, if I was you, I would cancel my funeral cover and rather take a life cover, especially if you have dependents or you have a family, because this is the difference between a life cover and a funeral cover. A life cover pays either lump sum or an income, but usually for a life cover, it will pay a huge amount. Life cover would go as high for some even as 40 million or what. But you can take I always say, with a life cover yourself for at least 5 times your annual income. In that case, even should something happen to me, my family can survive for 5 years while they deal with the fact that I'm gone. And also they make a plan, because they have to come with to the reality that daddy or mommy or uncle is no longer there. We have 5 years of income provided for. We have to find another plan on how we continue from there. At least it gives them time. Unlike if you take a funeral cover, it will pay for your death. Immediately after your death, what happens to them? So just think about that. So the difference between these two products, a life cover and a funeral cover, is just that with a life cover, there's underwriting when you take the policy. Underwriting, remember I mentioned what underwriting is. And with a funeral cover, you will not go through underwriting. Secondly, a life cover can take between 2 and even 3 months to pay out, while a funeral cover pays within 48 hours, or well, most of them. There is no limit in a life cover as to how much you can cover yourself for. While in a funeral cover, you have a maximum of 150,000, I think so, that you can cover yourself for. Guys, funeral covers are expensive. You would pay something like 200 rand, and you find in that 200 rand you are only covered for 20, 30 or 50,000. If you take that into a life cover, that would cover you for at least 1 million or 1,500,000 or even 2 million. Same amount. So I would rather be in a position where my family can go through the uncertainty of burying me, but life after my death can still continue. Unlike being in a position where my family can bury me well, but the uncertainty of life after my death is they don't know what is going to happen. So these are just some of the things that life insurance covers. I just wanted to bring it out there so that you can make informed decision. I'm going to cover this thing in this topics in details. What is life cover? What is a life? What is a disability cover? How to structure one in the next videos. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Cheers.